Hi, this is David Lee. Welcome back to How to Control a House for a $1 deposit with no mortgage needed. This is Chapter 2, Another Way. If you're just landing on this page for the first time, can I suggest you go back to the earlier videos so that what I'm saying now makes sense from what I've said in the past videos. Okay, what is another way? As I've said previously, we are looking at property differently. It's not just the below market value strategy for getting transactions done, deals done. We're looking more on the terms of the transaction rather than the price. Many people have focused on the price and the discount. We are looking on a global picture. When we go to a property, we don't know exactly what we're going to do. We're asking questions of the seller, or if it's a buyer coming in, to find out if what we're doing is going to be a fit, and if we can make a profit, of course, but work with either party so that they do well out of the transaction. Now, this is quite different to the 2000s when people were buying buy to let. They were buying as quickly as they could. They'd borrow money, they'd lie, they'd remortgage, they'd just do whatever they can to get the next property, which meant they were highly leveraged with credit, with banking finance. And guess what happened when the banks came tumbling down and stopped lending? Yes, they fell over. Many people were hurt financially and lost everything or lost a lot. So do you really want to be in that situation? Do you want to learn the hard way, or do you want to learn from somebody that's experienced this for decades now and seen the rises and falls in the market, and how you can prepare yourself for what happens? So is it so far-fetched, so weird and wonderful? What I'm saying is, have part of your portfolio that gives you high cash flow. This is like the monopoly board. So you have the lower properties that are on the board giving you high returns, high cash flow returns, so that you can have the capital growth properties like Park Lane and Mayfair, which don't give you as much relatively as good cash flow, but they give you high capital growth. So even in good times and bad times, you are going around the monopoly table and increasing your net wealth in property and in wealth creation. So that's what we're suggesting. It's like monopoly, but in the real world. So many people did come unstuck. I've mentioned earlier about the negative gearing philosophy. So do you get the impression that everything I'm saying is listening to the masses is not always the best advice? You've got to think for yourself, maybe associate with people that think this way. That's why I suggest be a part of this community, because we've got people worldwide that are familiar with these transactions, doing transactions in this way, and you could be just new, or you're just out doing exactly what you've always done and have aroused your interest. As we progress through, you're going to see how this makes sense. So what I've explained, it's just simply and easily make yourself a bit more bulletproof for when the markets move in the other direction. Okay, keep reading. I'll catch you in the next chapter.